So these papers got to decide what you're going to be. Oh my god, glycerin actually hurts your eye. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Oh my god, that was shit. As I was saying, you screwed up your exams. You screwed up your exams pretty bad maybe by now, and you're quite upset about it. You don't have to be. There are many more things you could do in life. Just because you screwed up a stupid exam doesn't mean your life is ruined, trust me. Anyway, so if you ask me personally how I've done in my life regarding studies, I have done zero. I mean, that's right. I'm not that studious person. I love studying what I love. I hate studying what I dislike. And disliking a subject can depend on many things. One being the teacher. Two being the paper stupidity. Three being how useful is it going to be in my life? If you ask all of these questions, you would actually think about a lot of things, and then you would be like, oh, wow, I was really stupid. Many of you people hate studying. I agree on that. Even I hate studying. I have evidence to it, guys. So let's see this paper over here. It says English, and if you can read it, it says okay, I somehow managed it. It says 14% over there, and it says economics. The thing is, I don't want to say the settings right now. It's going to be really messy. So that paper was shit. I agree on it. And this paper says 62 and a half out of 100. Now that's okay. Now the thing is, I was lazy in writing. I sucked at writing. I mean, I didn't suck at writing. I sucked because I didn't want to think through that much of writing. Come on, who wants to do that much of writing? In 3 hours, finish up a whole sheet of paper, whole booklet of paper, just so that you get marks to do what? Become an engineer? Now this is not the funny part. The funny part is way ahead of this. The funny part is when you actually do so good at a paper, you actually feel happy about it, okay? Now I'm going to show you something out of my other papers, okay? Now this is not that of a big deal, but it is a big deal because this is what I was good at, and no one really appreciated me for it. Now this question was 8 marks, and the teacher gave me 4.5, just because I drew diagrams in a English paper. I mean, she told me to draw a poster on the paper. The question paper stated that, and at the same time the question paper stated that it should have the format, and as far as I'm concerned, whatever is in a format, people are going to ignore that. So I thought I'll draw something attractive that is according to my style, but she didn't agree with it. I was again kicked out of that part of paper. I was not given my fair marks, whereas a student who drew a very basic structure of a square with all the format and with just a ballpoint pen got full marks. I'm not saying I was a good student. I'll agree on that too. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I wasn't a bad student either. I was an average student who had some skill. Actually, look at it. I tried to improve it, okay? If you take out my economics paper, I got 12%. 12%. This is my economics paper for my term exam. One sheet of paper, I scored 12% out of 18. Now if you think about it, I only picked out the most important question which I knew exactly what's the answer to. I didn't waste my time because I'm a lazy person who doesn't like writing much. Now, all of this evidence is cool. All of this evidence is, oh yeah, Sandesh, you failed your exams. Okay, I failed my exams. That doesn't mean I'm not talented. I don't have skill. I don't fit into the society. That means nothing at all. Trust me, these marks are just numbers on a paper. Once you actually find your true potential, you will find what you really are. Now another thing I've noticed is when people score low marks, your mom goes like, you know what, the neighbor scored how much? The neighbor scored 99. I mean, that doesn't concern you much, but you're still intrigued because the neighbor scored 99 and your mom's upset about it. Now you can't scold your mom about it, can you? Nor can you make her understand that she cheated her exam. No. The only thing I left around is to accept the fact that you suck, and personally she is awesome. The student who scored 99, obviously, not your mom. Your mom's awesome too, but technically I'm speaking of the marks grade. Even though your mom scored less than that, which I did find out in my dad's mark list, which I found recently. My dad wasn't a great the study guy at all. Even if you fail in your exams, trust me, there is a big story ahead of every one of you guys. Just don't give up on something you love. Trust me. This is the part where every single one of you people lose it. Giving up on your dreams just because no one else is doing it. You really think it takes every Mark Zuckerberg or any big individual personality over here to become something without them actually putting some effort into what they love? They were a failure too long back at one point, but they didn't give up on their dreams. They believed in them. That is one thing we lack. We don't believe in what we dream about. It's not a big thing, but let's be honest. I had a lot of failures in my life. I didn't quite well come up right across to the point where I joined college. I have to thank my dad for all of that. At the same time, I would like to thank a few teachers who really helped me, who ignored the possibilities and rules of society to teach me and empower me on what I believed in. A few people who I don't want to take names of, but I have them in my mind. Every time I do something which is related to what they inspired me to do, I think of them and I thank them. They may not be gods, or they may not be the biggest teachers, the brightest, most handsome, most beautiful teachers. They could be those sloppy little teachers who have saggy cheeks and eyeglasses that are bigger than your soda bottle's base. Those teachers are really something. Just finding the right teacher who fixes you through inside your mind takes your time. And I had my fair shot at this game, trust me. I agree, exams suck. They are the stupidest way to judge a student, but the society is never gonna change. The only thing you can do right now is believe in your dreams and share this video. I'm just this is out for all those CBSE state syllabus students out there who are suffering like hell because their family is pressurizing them. You don't need to do suicide shit. You don't need to jump off a cliff. You don't need to do anything other than watch Friends and sit on your sofa, because this is your life. For the time being, you can do whatever you want. Just remember, you need to score something. Don't be utter failure, because in society you have to be accepted. But after you're accepted, you have this whole array of things you can do in your life. You won't believe me, but in college, I don't have a single notebook till date. And I still score pretty good. So I'm just saying, guys, trust your instincts and follow what you love. This is Sandy signing off. Do subscribe and leave a like. I'd be really grateful. It's just a start off thing I'm doing right now, and all of you guys are wonderful people and have great mind and good at your heart. So take your time, find your passion, follow it like your dream, and never let go. That's what I follow, and that's what I've rewritten my mind into. Take care, guys, and have a good day.